In today's hyper-connected world, technology has infiltrated every aspect of our lives, from the way we communicate and work to how we relax and entertain ourselves. While technological advancements have brought about numerous benefits, there's a darker side to this digital revolution. An insidious wave of addiction that is gripping society at an unprecedented rate. This hidden epidemic is not confined to a single age group or demographic. It spans across all sections of society, subtly altering behavior, reducing productivity, and affecting mental health. The term digital addiction might sound like a buzzword, but its impact is real and profound. In this exposé, we delve deep into how technology is fueling modern addiction, the mechanisms behind it, and the broader implications for individuals and society. Main body. Concept. Explanation. Digital addiction refers to the compulsive and excessive use of digital devices such as smartphones, computers, and gaming consoles. It encompasses a range of behaviors, including social media obsession, online gaming addiction, compulsive web surfing, and the inability to disconnect from work emails. These behaviors are driven by the same neurological mechanisms that underlie substance abuse, leading to similar detrimental effects on mental and physical health. The mechanisms of addiction. At the heart of digital addiction is the brain's reward system. When we receive a notification, like, or comment, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This dopamine release creates a feedback loop that encourages repetitive behavior. Social media platforms, online games, and even email systems are designed to exploit this loop, keeping users engaged for as long as possible. Tech companies employ sophisticated algorithms to maximize user engagement. These algorithms analyze user behavior to predict and present content that will most likely keep the user hooked. Features such as infinite scroll, autoplay videos, and personalized recommendations are not just conveniences. They are deliberate design choices aimed at increasing user time on platform. Real-world examples: social media. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok are prime examples of how technology can become addictive. Users often find themselves mindlessly scrolling for hours, chasing the next hit of dopamine from a new like or comment. The fear of missing out, FOMO, and the constant need for social validation drive people to check their phones incessantly, even in the middle of the night. Online gaming. Games like Fortnite, World of Warcraft, and mobile games like Candy Crush are designed to be addictive. These games offer constant rewards, level ups, and social interactions that make it hard for players to stop. The concept of loot boxes, where players spend money for a chance to win virtual items, mirrors the mechanisms of gambling addiction. Streaming services, Netflix, YouTube, and other streaming platforms use autoplay features to keep viewers watching. The term binge watching has become commonplace, with people consuming entire seasons of TV shows in one sitting. This behavior is encouraged by the seamless transition from one episode to the next, reducing the natural stopping points. Techniques of psychological manipulation. Tech companies use various psychological techniques to keep users engaged. These include variable rewards. Unlike predictable rewards, variable rewards are given out at random intervals. This unpredictability increases engagement because users keep coming back in hopes of receiving a reward. This technique is prevalent in social media, where users do not know when their next like or comment will come. Social validation. Human beings have an innate need for social validation. Social media platforms exploit this by showing notifications for likes, comments, and shares, which makes users feel validated and encourages them to post more content. Fear of missing out, FOMO. The fear that others are having more fun or living better lives is a powerful motivator. Social media amplifies this fear by showcasing curated highlights of others' lives, prompting users to stay constantly connected to avoid missing out. Infinite scroll. This design feature removes natural stopping points in content consumption, making it easy to continue scrolling indefinitely. This feature is common in social media feeds and news websites. Gamification. Many apps incorporate game-like elements such as points, badges, and leaderboards to make the experience more engaging and addictive. This is seen in fitness apps, language learning apps, and even productivity tools. Economic implications. The addiction economy is highly profitable. Tech companies generate revenue through advertisements and in-app purchases, both of which are driven by user engagement. The more time users spend on a platform, the more data is collected and the more personalized and effective the advertisements become. This economic model creates a conflict of interest. While companies may acknowledge the negative impact of digital addiction, their business models depend on maximizing user engagement. This has led to a situation where user well-being is often secondary to profit. The addiction economy also affects productivity. Employees who are constantly distracted by their phones or social media are less productive, leading to economic losses for businesses. Additionally, the healthcare system is burdened with the mental and physical health issues arising from digital addiction. Conclusion: future implications. If left unchecked, digital addiction will continue to grow with severe implications for mental health, productivity, and overall well-being. Future generations may find it even harder to disconnect, leading to a society where human interactions and experiences are mediated by screens. However, there is hope. Awareness of the issue is the first step towards combating it. Individuals can take proactive steps to reduce their screen time, such as setting usage limits, turning off notifications, and taking regular digital detoxes. Governments and regulatory bodies can also play a role by implementing policies that protect users from manipulative design practices. It is imperative for individuals, communities, and policymakers to recognize the signs of digital addiction and take steps to address it. By fostering a culture that values real-world interactions and mindful use of technology, we can mitigate the negative impact of digital addiction and create a healthier, more balanced society. Imagery and anecdotes. Imagine a teenager who wakes up and immediately checks their phone, scrolling through social media before even getting out of bed. Throughout the day, they are constantly distracted, unable to focus on their studies or engage in meaningful conversations. This scenario is all too common and illustrates the pervasive nature of digital addiction. Consider the story of Jane, a young professional who found herself unable to disconnect from work emails even during weekends. Her constant connectivity led to burnout and anxiety, affecting her personal life and mental health. Jane's experience is a testament to how digital addiction can creep into every aspect of life, leaving individuals feeling overwhelmed and exhausted.